Alright, so I'm gonna be honest. This is like attempt number 5. I was trying to make a video addressing the comments and questions about the tracking issues. I try to make a video where the Fuji wasn't tracking in order to show that it wasn't an issue. But just being honest, the last 4 times I tried to do it was tracking really bad. And so I was shooting at 1.2 on those videos. I bumped up the aperture to 2.8, and I'm gonna see if that makes a difference. Because I'm thinking just maybe with the slightest movements, it's just having a hard time. I don't know. For the record, I'm not a professional videographer. In fact, I haven't even done much video work. I'm a photographer. About 98% of the work I've done over the years have just strictly been photography. So I've been posting these videos in 4K footage with the XT3 slow-mo, because when I was in the market looking for a new camera, I wanted to see what these different cameras could do. Not from someone who's a seasoned professional and got all the gear, excuse me, but somebody like me who wants to get into video and doesn't know much. I know I got the basics down, but like I'm not real technical and all that type of stuff. I just wanted to see what the camera was capable of doing in the hands of a novice. And so that's what I've been trying to demonstrate and show in the videos I've been uploading. So again, about the hunting. Yeah, I've experienced a lot of focus hunting over the last week or so as I've been shooting these videos. More so with the 56mm 1.2, and every time I've tried to use it, I've been shooting at 1.2, f2, and I've seen it the most. I haven't actually tried to bump that aperture up to a high f-stop and shoot like that, because I just want that depth of field. But could it be that? Could it be me just not knowing the controls well enough? I don't know yet. I've only had the camera for a week. I've been shooting a Nikon D800E for the last 6 years. Well, not 6 years. I've been shooting Nikon DSLRs for the last 6 years. And the autofocus for video on Nikon DSLRs are, it's no point even trying. But I'm saying all that to say this. Don't write the autofocus system off just yet. I've heard some amazing reviews about it. Photography wise, it's been doing great. Just give me a little more time to get more comfortable with the camera. I seen where you can adjust how fast it focuses, and just stuff that I've never even seen before using these old cameras that I use. But I'm just saying, I'm just trying to share. Again, like, I'm not a pro videographer. I'm not maybe about, well, when the A7 III first came out, I purchased one, and I used it for about, I don't know, 3 weeks, and I wound up selling it. And that was because my primary reason for getting it was to do photography. I wanted something to replace my old D750, and the A7 III seemed like the perfect camera to do it, and it was mirrorless. So I wanted to jump into mirrorless and get something that could, didn't have really high megapixels. I could shoot weddings with it and events and not have to worry about my, the big file size. Anyway, to make a long story short, I used the camera a few times and I really couldn't adjust to the color science. Like I hear people talking about, again, I'm not a real technical person, but I know what color science means now. Like when I went to edit the A7 III images, I had to readjust my workflow because what I was seeing I wasn't used to getting at, when I was shooting. And I had learned the Nikon system, like the back of my hand. I could, with my eyes closed, I would shoot, for a certain look because I knew how I wanted to edit. And I just had to, and I just couldn't do it, So I wound up selling the camera. It was an amazing camera, video wise too. The autofocus system was really nice on that. It's an amazing system. I just didn't take the time to adapt to it to see if it could potentially do it for me. So long story short, I just said I was gonna wait for Nikon to drop a mirrorless system, but Fuji had already dropped the XT3. I mean, the reviews were amazing. Sounded like, you know, right up my alley, what I was looking for. I don't care about crop sensor. I really don't think that stuff really matters as long as you know what you're doing with your tools. Somebody knocking on my door. But yeah, I just couldn't wait, you know. So I just went ahead and got the XT3, and I don't regret doing it. You know, I think it's an amazing camera so far, image quality, and the only two lenses I have right now is the 56mm 1.2 and the 18-55 kit that came with the camera. And man, I love them. I'll post some photography work that I've done with the camera as well, and I'm just gonna continue to pump out, you know, just a bunch of work that I do with the camera, and just give people an opportunity to see what it can do to the best of my ability. Again, I'm not very technical, you know. All I'm trying to do is get the best results possible.